Hello everyone, this is Kristen. In today's video I am recreating this look using my Mercury Retrograde palette I got from Huda Beauty in my Huda Beauty Advent Calendar unboxing. I'm going to link it in the corner there if you want to go view what I got. I did unbox it a little late, but I'm taking these little shields to make that super awesome line, whatever you want to say, on the edge of my eye, and man, it feels weird wearing them. So right here I'm taking a $1 billion brush into the color Hot Mess, and that is going on the outer area right next to where I put that little thingy on the face. I don't know what that's called. Maybe it's called a shield. But I'm kind of bringing that... It's pretty much going in my crease, but extending up to my eyebrow on the outer edges. That's the only way I can describe it. And now I'm going into the color Haze with one of my Beetlejuice brushes. Again, these do not have numbers on them. I believe they're in the box, but I'm not going to pull the box out. Now that's going on the inner corner all the way up to my eyebrows. It's kind of like in an L shape, like if an L was laying on its side. Yeah. Yeah, anyways. So I'm extending that all the way, almost all the way out to the outer edges of my eyebrow. And then I'm just going back in with the first brush and going back in with that first color Hot Mess and just deepening it all up. Now I'm going into the darkest color, which is named Vortex, with another Beetlejuice brush. Again, no name, it is just one of the smaller type of blending crease brushes, I guess you would call it. And that's just using it to deepen up the outer edges right on that line. Now we're going in with a tiny brush into Libra. This is a Paris Tools G1816, and I'm just using that color in between the teal and the other shade. And now I'm just taking that first color, Hot Mess, on its original brush and just putting that all over my lid area. As you can see, I already took that little shield off, and oh man, it works great. And it doesn't pull your skin at all. In fact, it didn't even pull up my mascara, which is amazing. Now I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Glue, a little tiny bit, but I'm putting it basically all over my lid and above, because I'm using glitter all over this bitch. Now I'm taking Ultraviolet on a LR110 shadow brush. What is this from? I have no idea. It doesn't say a name. But yeah, I'm taking that purple sparkly color, just putting it all over my lid, bringing it up above my natural crease into my quote-unquote crease. Faux crease? I don't know what you call it. I got hooded eyes, leave me alone. I really like this purple color. It is beautiful. Now we're going to take another brush and go into Nebula. This is a brush that does not look like it has a name. It might be another $1 billion brush, I don't know. But that's going on the darkest areas. I'm just kind of blending it upwards towards the outer edge of my eyebrows. Now I'm taking this Morphe M506 brush and I'm using it in the color Mercury and putting this blue shimmer all over the teal color I put on the inner and upper portion of my eyelids. Alright, now we're going into Super Moon with the tiny Beetlejuice brush, and that's just going to be my inner corner highlight. Now we're just doing the under eye area. I'm basically taking all the same brushes, all the same colors, and just putting them on underneath my eyes. Taking that Hot Mess, taking that Haze, just kind of stamping them on the lower lash line. I ended up adding some more colors later, but that's just because I was feeling cheeky. Now we're going in with those Huda lashes that I got. Man, I'm not good with putting lashes on. I blame my hooded eyes. But yeah, so I tried to put it on. I put it in too close to my inner corner. It was very uncomfortable, so I ended up taking the first one off and redoing it. yeah, they're super uncomfortable, so bye-bye. Okay, that looks a little better. I didn't cut it down enough, but it's still comfortable to wear. So now we get the other one on, and that one went on much easier. I think it's because I'm right-handed. But yeah, and I also cut it down a little bit more too, so I have a little bit extra. Yep, feels good, and I'm still wearing them here an hour or two later as I'm editing this video. So now we're using that Haus Lab Bullshit. I decided, oh, I'll try putting it on my eyebrows, and I don't know. You know, it's darker. It's like black base, so maybe that's why you don't see the sparkles very well. But I swear to God, I don't even see them on my eyebrows right now. So maybe that's why they're in the boxes. Maybe maybe Haus Labs just gave them for free. And this is the completed look, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. This was using the Mercury Retrograde palette from Huda Beauty. I will say, all the colors I used were fantastic in here. There was little to no fallout in the pans as I was using them, and also no fallout putting it on my eyes, which was amazing. I don't think I've ever actually had that. I don't think I've actually ever had that happen putting on makeup. So I didn't use too many colors. I used like these shimmery, almost all the shimmery top ones. I used these darker colors down here. I will definitely play around with this more. Yeah, this is a really fun, funky palette, and you know, I really got a funky dark look out of this. When you look at this palette, you don't really expect to see some, I don't know, like what I got going on, but I thought I was gonna do something completely different, and then I started talking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Dr. Frankenfurter, which is what I play, and I kind of feel like I have Dr. Frankenfurter vibes going on with my eye look. It's just sparkle princess, sparkle fish. I don't know, not so much like Frank. But anyways, besides that, I used the Huda Hoodie eyelashes from that Huda advent calendar. What else did I use? Didn't I use something else from there? Oh yes, I used the Huda little matte lipstick, and I put an unnamed googly-eyed lip gloss on top of it, just because I thought the color would work really well, and I do want to use that before I have to toss them out. From my Ipsy Plus from March, I did use this bullshit Haus Labs. It's supposed to be like a sparkle topper. I put it on my eyebrows. I don't see it. The sparkles are super tiny. I think this is bullshit, because maybe if it wasn't in like a black mascara type of base or whatever, you might see them more, but whatevs. I used the Big Poppa Wet n Wild mascara. I made a mistake. I almost made another mistake. I was gonna say I made a mistake, and I used this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I say mistake because it's very warm toned, and I think everything I'm wearing is more cool toned. So I don't know if you can tell now. I tried to correct it by going into my Lunatick Lab Cosmetics contour palette and use this shade right down there. I bought this not too long ago, this e.l.f. Stale Night setting spray, and it just doesn't spray anymore, so I'm gonna toss that out. Yeah, into the garbage that goes. And there goes my dog. Probably because I threw that out in the garbage. For my blush, I use this KVD blush. This is in Rosebud. I got that in KVD mystery box. I think they do them every once in a while. For my beautiful blinding highlight, I use a Kaleidos Skywalker highlighter. All their highlighters are beautiful, can't complain about any of them. And of course I use my NYX Glitter Glue. I use P. Louise for my base, which worked out really well. For my adhesive for my eyelashes, I used just a duo. Oh, yes, and for my foundation, I used Fenty Beauty. This is from my wrote it on here. My Boxy Luxe from March. I've used this a few times now. I haven't actually talked about it a whole lot, but it works great. It's a medium to full coverage. I like it a lot. The color, I chose perfectly for my color because it did allow us to choose a color, lightest color. And then for concealer, I found that I had this Dosa Colors concealer, also probably the lightest one they sell, O2 Fair. And I don't know where I got this. I'm sure I got it in a subscription box though. That's all I can say. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget I have a giveaway going on. I'm going to link it over there. Yeah. Give us a like. If you're still here, you may as well subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.